Hi guys! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Basque Country for the Grand Départ of this Tour de France 2023. Very demanding with its 3,300 metres of climbing, this stage should crown one of the aces in the peloton. We'll have the privilege of putting on the first yellow jersey of this tour.
There are going to be loads of short climbs today, typical of the Basque Country. It's going to be exhausting, guys, so you'll have to try and keep a maximum of freshness for the final stretch.
After this first king of the mountain climb, the riders will drop down towards Bilbao and the port area to follow the river Nervión to the coast.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The men at the front will soon be attacking the second classified climb of the stage. There are 2 and 1 points up for grabs for the polka dot jersey. The race has reached the feed zone. Time for the riders to pick up the nutrients they require until the end of the stage. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Another 5 kilometres, and the riders will contest the first intermediate sprint of this Tour de France. The green jersey is rarely an objective for the breakaways. However, it will be interesting to see the intentions of the sprinters in the peloton.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. There are 50 kilometres left to go, and there are still 3 climbs on the menu. The teams who are favourite for stage victory should gradually up the pace in order to tire their opponents. The race leaders are at the base of the Côte de Morga. Again, there will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored towards the best climber classification. Now it's the Alto del Bibero that's facing the riders. The longest ascent of the day, it will allow a maximum of 5 points to be scored at the summit and almost guarantee who will put on the jersey at the end of the stage. There are only 20 kilometres left before the outcome of this first stage is known. The men at the front are only a few kilometres from the Côte de Piquet, the final climb of the day.
King of the mountain. In 2 kilometres for the breakaway group.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
He's moving onto the attack. Only 5 kilometres left before the finishing line on this first stage of the Tour de France.
¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Así sois los mejores!
The breakaways managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilised.
Watch out, guys. Don't be caught off guard in the last 500 metres. It's wide and it climbs at 5%. You mustn't sprint too soon.
The red pennant is in sight for the men at the front. With this uphill finish, and unless you're really powerful, you mustn't launch the sprint too soon if you want to claim victory.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the green jersey of this tour. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the white jersey.
We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage win. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this day.
Hello and welcome to all. This second stage in the Basque Country promises a new battle between the punchers in the peloton. Those who were disappointed yesterday have an opportunity to make up for it. And why not? Unseat the yellow jersey from the top of the general classification.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go. The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go. Riders are already being dropped at the back of the peloton. It won't be a great day for them.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. So after a fairly gentle start to the stage, the lead riders are on to the first classified climb of the day. An ascent of almost 4 kilometers to try to score a maximum of 2 points towards the polka dot jersey classification. The front of the race has just reached the halfway point. There's a little over 100 kilometers to the finishing line.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
And we're off on another climb, and this one counts towards the mountains classification. Once again, there will be 2 and 1 points to be pocketed.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
There are now a little under 40 kilometres left for the men at the front. They'll soon be onto the penultimate slope of the stage. There are now 30 kilometres left, and the ascent of the Heiskebel, final arbiter of the stage, will begin in less than 5 kilometres for the front of the race. Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute. If the ascent will play a vital role in stage victory, let us not forget that the first rider to the top will not only glean 5 points in the competition for the polka dot jersey, but will also pick up an 8-second bonus for the general classification. It could prove to be important when the totals are calculated at the finishing line.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
chicos, ánimo. Muy bueno, sí, señor. Venga, apretad un poco más. Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, campeones. Chavales, muy bien. Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, chicos, venga, chavales.
He's putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standing.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. At the top, stage victory is still undecided. Still 16 kilometres left to try and gain the upper hand. Even if they'll have to stay focused, the descent to the finishing line harbours no particular danger for the riders. Watch out, he's going on the attack. Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. He's moving on to the attack. The man at the front is at the foot of the descent. He looks to be well set for a win in San Sebastian.
He's turning the screw.
Attack! Watch out, lads! This is dangerous for us.
Attack at the head of the peloton. It isn't the moment to stare at each other. He's trying to get out. Watch out! There are 3 kilometres left for the lead rider, but victory is still undecided. His pursuers have got him in their sights.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometres.
Come on, give it everything, right to the end. Go, go!
This stage is here. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. He's in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the green. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the white jersey.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I wasn't expecting such a performance on this stage. Once again, well done. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Change of scenery for this third stage. After 2 stages over irregular terrain, today we're on the flat, and it's the first chance of victory for the thoroughbred sprinters.
Guys, today it should be a mass sprint finish. Apart from those who want to score mountain points or who are going for the combative award, there's little interest in the breakaway. Have a good stage.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. Collective fall. It may create gaps. There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops.
The first riders have now reached the sea. They'll be following the coast until the finish in Bayonne. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
Peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Dale ahí! ¡Vamos, chicos!
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
And now the Tour is onto French roads. The first riders are now going through Hendaye. Less than 50 kilometers remain. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. Another 20 kilometers, and it's not looking good for the breakaway. With this gap, it's hard to believe that it can hold out until the finish. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. Five kilometers for the peloton. 3 kilometres for the peloton. The sprint is inevitable. It's the red pennant. The sprint will be launched.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line.
Here is the winner of the Amore Pietra Extano Bayern stage!
He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the green jersey of this. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the white jersey of...
Today's result is most unsatisfactory. If things had gone our way, I reckon that we could have got into the top 5. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this day.
Hello and welcome to all. The finale on the Nagara automobile circuit offers a great chance of victory to specialists of the final straight. Any sprinters disappointed by yesterday's result will have a perfect opportunity for revenge.
Guys, it's not the most hazardous of days, but do stay awake. Have a good stage. Still no breakaway? Is nobody interested in the Combative Rider Award today? The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground. The breakaway is passing through the feed zone.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The intermediate sprint is looming for the front of the race. It will enable the first 15 to score points towards the green jersey standings.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. Another 20 kilometers to go before the line. The expected mass sprint finish is more and more likely. The breakaway's lead doesn't seem to be enough to hold off the sprinters' team.
Come on, guys. Let's concentrate on the sprint. Collective fall. It may create gaps. Big crash in the peloton.
Only 5 kilometers left for the peloton. The sprint is brewing. Less than 3 kilometers for the peloton. He's accelerating. The red pennant, and the sprinters are off.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly.
Here is the winner of the Dax Nagaro stage.
He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that we can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I was expecting to see you towards the front, but not necessarily on the podium. Once again, well done. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. For the first mountain stage of this Tour de France, we'll obviously be paying close attention to the performance of the main GC favourites. It's probably too early for any major attacks, so that could play into the hands of those who are able to get into the early breakaway.
Guys, today's stage could smile on the baroudeurs. You'd have to be a good climber to be in with a chance, but it would be surprising to see any of the favourites fighting it out for victory. Have a good race.
The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
Climb of the stage. There will be 1 point to be gleaned towards the polka dot jersey.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Placing his teammates early on at the head of the peloton. There's no doubt that he's ticked this stage in his objectives. Given that there's not much happening, lads, I think that I could follow you on a bike. At least now that there's some downhill. It's your teammate who's the most dangerous. The overall standings in the breakaway. Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
Vamos chicos, muy bien. Muy buenos, sí señor, son muy buenos.
Under 23 world champion in 2019 on the Harrogate circuit, Samuele Battistella embodies the future of Italian cycling.
Okay, we'll consume a feed. It doesn't seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced. Okay, I'll wait for you.
Vamos chicos, ánimo.
There will be 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 points to be shared out at the summit for the best climber classification. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Understood. I'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. Okay, I'll wait for you. goes to the top of the climber standing.
The first riders have begun the descent to the Soudet, taking them towards the Icher and Marie Blanc passes.
Okay, I'll protect him. Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. The occasion for the riders to pick up the musette for the final phase of the stage. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap. Okay. Relay hard. Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
Los mejores.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
¡Allez les gars, courage! Vamos chicos, ánimo! Muy bueno, sí señor, sois muy bueno.
The breakaways now at the foot of the Col d'Icher. 2 points and 1 point would be up for grabs towards the polka dot jersey.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
¡Vamos, campeones! Allez les gars, courage! Bravo les gars, c'est bien! ¡Sí, sois los mejores! ¡Vamos chicos! On continue comme ça! Lâchez rien! ¡Oh, continue! Bueno, sí señor! Continue! Muy bien, muy bien! ¡Dale ahí! ¡Allez les gars! ¡Allez les gars! Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite!
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos chicos.
Understood. Stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
Vamos chicos, muy bien. Dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Un poco más, ven. Go. Allez, on y va.
teammate is down, but it's too close to the finish for help.
Okay, we'll gently relay. I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Here we go. Bravo, les gars.
Here's the final ascent of the stage, the Col de Marie Blanc. At 8 kilometers, it's quite short, but the slope is very steep, with the average grade at never below 10% of the second half of the climb.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Sí, señor. Apretad un poco más.
The breakaway riders are 5 kilometers from the summit. If they hang on to their lead, they'll be able to fight it out for the 8-second time bonus and the 10 polka dot jersey points reserved for the first one to the top.
Okay, I'll wait for him.
Vamos, vamos. Ahí, ahí, dale.
front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
I'll take it easy on the relay.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. He'll be the new polka dot jersey. He can no longer be caught today.
I'll relay.
Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
¡Les voilà! Sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Un poco más, venga.
There's only 10 kilometres left for the man at the front. Another short effort and he'll have it won.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
The descent is now over for the man at the front. He's got 7 kilometres left. Only 5 kilometres before the finishing line.
He's attacking to catch up. Behind, the yellow jersey is moving onto the offensive.
It's a solo victory today. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
He's also trying to accelerate. For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey. You'll get his team to ride behind you, but it's worth a try.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today. Here is the winner of the Fórmula stage. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I was expecting to see you towards the front, but not necessarily on the podium. Once again... Hi, guys. Let's start the...
Hello and welcome to all. Aspin and Tourmalet, two names well known to cycling enthusiasts and Tour de France regulars. This year, these climbs will do the whittling down before the finish on the Plateau de Combasque. That may be a long climb, but it's not as steep as the ones that come before, and so it could allow the baroudeurs to hang on until the line.
Guys, it's a typical Pyrenean mountain stage with an Aspin and a Tourmalet. Even if you'll have to be a decent climber, the final ascent isn't just for featherweights. The percentage isn't very high. Have a good stage.
The first king of the mountain's summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race. You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open.
The front of the race will soon be getting down to the serious business. In less than 5 kilometers, they'll begin the ascent of the Col d'Aspin. The front of the race is into a particularly challenging kilometer, with an average gradient of 9.5%.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
At the front of the race, it's time to pick up something to eat. The Tourmalet is a mythical pass where all the greats have been first to the summit. From Coppi to Bahamontes, including Merckx and Van Imp, all have gone over the top of the front. It's also one of the rare mountain passes on the Tour whose summit is over 2,000 meters. A true giant. The front of the race is approaching the La Mongie ski resort. They will soon be less than 5 kilometers from the summit.
Okay. To my feet. Okay, I'm coming to protect you. I'll relay. He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs. front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
His team is riding for the overall standing. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. Apart from a few hairpin bends have been negotiated at the start, the descent of the Tourmalet presents no major risks.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The race is now entering its final chapter. There are less than 20 kilometers to go for those at the head of the race.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. Another 10 kilometres of climb for the group at the front.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return under the yellow jersey. The first riders will soon be at Courtrai. They'll have 5 kilometers of climbing left to them when they leave the town.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
¡Dadle ahí! ¡Venga, chavales! ¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Vamos, campeones!
Here we go! Allez, les gars, courage!
¡Vamos, chicos! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Apretad un poco más!
Vamos, chicos!
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The lead rider is 5 kilometers from the summit. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
Vamos, chicos!
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. There are only 3 kilometers left for the group at the front. Will there be any attacks before the sprint? Barely 2 kilometers left for the group at the front. There's a good chance it will come down to a sprint. The man at the front is under the red pennant.
Polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today. The green jersey will not change any more today. The leader is ahead by enough points.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly.
Here is the winner of the Top Country Cup.
the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
We could have hoped for better than a top 5 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. After 2 days spent in the Pyrenees, the Tour is back on flat terrain. And so we can expect the sprinters and their teammates to take centre stage on this finish in Bordeaux, a town used to mass sprints.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. The breakaway is losing ground.
Collective fall. It may create gaps. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The front of the race is coming to the feed zone. The breakaway is losing ground. They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
The front of the race passes in front of the 20 kilometres sign. The struggle with the peloton goes on. Today's victory goes to the breakaway. It managed to surprise the peloton. One man is alone up front. There's very little in it. He hasn't got the race won yet. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The red pennant for the man at the front. Is a tough nut to be making off now.
This stage is his. He was the strongest.
Here is the winner of the Bordeaux stage.
Dylan Groenewegen. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage. Finishing in the top 10, even though the stage didn't suit us, is very satisfying. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage.
Hello and welcome to all. Like yesterday, it's the sprinters who are the bookies' favourites. However, they'll have to watch out for a lumpy closing section and a finish that's on the rise. The most daring will no doubt try to put the well-oiled mechanisms of the sprint trains to the test.
Guys, there isn't much danger in the early part of the stage. However, watch out in the closing stretch. It goes up and down all the time. You'll have to be up front in order to react should there be a move. Enjoy yourselves. The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front.
The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Well, there's not much going on today.
The lead group is coming to the feed zone. A few more kilometres before contesting the intermediate sprint and seeing a change in topography. After more than 120 kilometres on level terrain, the riders will encounter a far hillier landscape. No doubt an opportunity to tire out the pure sprinters before the finish in Limoges.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The man at the front will soon be contesting a new challenge that counts towards the best climber classification. There is 1 point up for grabs. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. There are only 20 kilometres left before the finish in Limoges. The breakaway. It will be difficult not to be caught, but with a closing stretch over uneven terrain, there could be a surprise.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
He's just fallen. He's not going to be able to set off again. He must withdraw from the race. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Allez, on lâche rien. On est avec lui.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
The men at the front now drop down towards the finishing line in Limoges. Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. Come on, another 5 kilometers before the line.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
There's movement at the head of the peloton. The red pennant will soon be in sight of the man at the front. The final kilometres on a slight rise. He's going to have to pull off an exploit if he's not caught by his chasers. Here comes the red pennant.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today.
Here is the winner of the Limoges stage.
He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the green jersey. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 10 spot, and you did the job. I'm happy with that. Hi, guys. Let's start.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Here, no doubt, is the most anticipated stage of this Tour de France. It's been 35 years since the Grand Boucle followed the road leading to the summit of the Puy de Dôme. It's a prestigious finish that should inspire the best climbers in the peloton. The race is at the foot of the first classified climb of the day. It's a third category ascent, on which the riders can earn 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. There's a big time gap with the breakaway, but it's not our concern. We are interested in the overall standings, not the stage.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. There are now 20 kilometers left in it for the men at the front. The men at the front ride into Clermont-Ferrand. They'll soon be at the foot of the final ascent. There are 10 kilometers left before the finish. Is ranked as all category. The winner will therefore pocket 20 points for the mountains classification. The men in front have finished with the first part of the climb. They will now advance on a more gentle road.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, courage. On continue comme ça.
The front of the race will soon be onto that most singular of roads that leads to the Puy de Dôme summit. It's narrow, in a spiral, very steep, without any bends, and normally closed off to traffic, be it cars or bikes.
Allez les gars, courage.
Okay, we'll consume a feed. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
There's only 2 kilometres left for the lead rider.
The yellow jersey is attacking. We've got to go. Now! Watch out. The yellow jersey is trying to get away. We mustn't let him.
Barely 2 kilometres left for the group at the front. There's a good chance it will come down to a sprint.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
The group at the front is under the red pennant. Victory is for one of them.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly.
Here is the winner of the San Leonardo Nobla Prix de Domesday.
He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. Tadej Pogačar!
We could have hoped for better than a top 10 place today. The podium seemed possible. It's a pity.